Hey folks, welcome to episode 99 of this Let's Play series of Shadow Empire. We're on round 151. Okay, so I've just spent quite a long time, and when I say a long time I mean literally about 3 hours, just trying to go through my logistics and clean it up. The first thing the most important thing that I've done, I think, is Skull Tower was sending logistic points out in this direction to the northeast. And this was interfering, I think, with the truck points that were coming from this station at Reno and Lancaster and a bunch of others that were around here. So what I've actually done is I've managed to refocus it. This took me ages to figure out. What I've had to do is literally I've had to diagnose my entire situation. So, for example, I'll click on the preview. Then I go across to the zone log assets and click on the rail station. Then I watch it go down, and I try and find where it is that the points are diminishing. So you see, we've got 7,000 points up until this point, and then we hit Warm Steam, and now Warm Steam's got a high speed rail station. So what's happening there is those truck points, those rail points, are then being diluted right down. Also, this is another problem. I actually, the reason why I'm having all these problems down at Artificial Biped was because there was no rail link here. I didn't notice this, I missed it. There was I'd built rail as far as here, but not to here. I must have run out of money or something, I don't know why, but I think that was part of the problem. And I put the rail link in, and then all of a sudden I was getting less points down this way, and I couldn't figure it out. I was like, what is going on? And I just couldn't. And then I started getting in a mess because I was like, okay, is this the pull system working or not? I can't remember whether it means it's working or whether it's not. I'm just getting dead confused. And then I realized, no, okay, I do need to diagnose this, like literally just going through each station or each truck point source and following it down and finding out where it is, you know, that things are going wrong. And then, you know, then using some traffic lights to kind of block it off. I don't find the pull system. I think the pull system's good in the sense that it means that in the early game you don't have to think about things too much. At this point in the game I don't think it's that efficient, and it kind of, I don't know, it just seems a bit random to me. I think really what's going on is I'm just not smart enough to understand it. And I've got quite a high IQ, and I think the logistics system in Shadow Empire is just, I mean, I've read the instruction, the manual. The rules are not that difficult to understand, but the implementation is pretty complex, I'd say, especially when you've got a large map. So, I don't know. I just you can't just leave it all to the pull system. It doesn't seem to work. You do need to use some traffic lighting. I think in the game's defense, part of the problem is that there's an idiot playing it, and like, for example, I think I would be better off having like a station here, say like a high-speed station here, and that just feeding like maybe four different zones, but not necessarily having all of them linked up to one another like this. This is part of the problem. I think I need to get a little bit smarter with how I think about the way that the logistics are working, because there's such a thing as a branching penalty and all sorts of other stuff. So yeah, anyway, that's what's going on. So I've managed to fix that. Now I've got a big healthy look at these big numbers in areas where I need big numbers. So you'll see before, if we go to the used points, we were using it. This was kind of an area where there was a bit of a, you know, not a bottleneck, but, you know, well, it is a bottleneck. And, you know, we've only got like 14% of the supply points not being used here. Go to use points, there was like 7,000 on this particular hex. If we go to preview now, we're getting about 9,000. So we've got 2,000 spare, and in some of these areas we're getting like that in the 12,000. And we're getting about 3,000 going down this way, which means we're getting enough. We should be getting enough to going down to Caranon. At the end of the episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through it and just make sure that I'm getting all this routed correctly. It's funny because, you know, like I said, I struggle with it, but at the same time I really enjoy it. I think I really like working this stuff out. I should have been a logistics officer. I think I'd have you know, got some proper training on how to do it, and then I'd have probably enjoyed it. I'd enjoyed it more anyway. I expect though that doing this as a job might get, especially when you're under pressure, probably is not as fun as playing Shadow Empire. Anyway, so That's that. Let's have a look at what happened in the VidCon. Okay, we're still in this decade of revolution. We're still entering into it. So in 12 turns, so we've got a year. In a year's time, the decade of revolution will come into full force. We've completed research into tactical nuke, and we've discovered micro nuke RPG, and then we've got a load of these. Excuse me. Okay. So logistics has really been the focus of this episode. Let's take a look at the history for this turn. So first off with Montafel. Montafel is starting to move around a little bit more now. I think they are likely to be figuring out how to overcome these supply issues that they've got. But they're not going to be able to do much to me. I think the chances of them mounting any kind of defense are pretty slim. I think they outright abandon one of the big cities in the north as well. They just leave it for me. Yugare just hopping about. And here's Carrion packs. Carrion packs are they are pushing back on me, but this round, if I remember right, they're not really, they don't seem to be making any ground on me. I think look, we're standing firm, we're not losing anything. I think what's happening here is now we've got enough supply and our morale's going up enough that we're starting to get some better dice rolls, essentially. I am having to fall back in that area, in that western desert. Now this is Taurus. I want to cut Taurus off down here. That's going to be important this turn. Try and kill these aliens. Interesting. I wonder if the Taurus are thinking of attacking. I can't remember whether I've got an NAP, but then I've got a non-aggression pact with those guys or not. Here's Tarafel. This has been an interesting fight. Lots of infantry and lots of tanks. I need to do something decisive here, I think, because yeah, they attacked me there and they didn't get too far. This is turning into a never-ending war. Okay, they didn't manage to do any damage. This is me pushing in here. Okay, they pushed me back there, but I'm slowly making ground against Tarafel. Now these are these aliens that invaded me. Looks like they're actually retreating to try and take out the aliens that I've got embedded there. I've got some auxiliaries. Let me just show you. Bum, 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 bum. God, this is a big map. So we got these auxiliaries. These were actually 2 units. These the 7th Vogalia Reptiloid Battalion, and then I had the 8th as well. But these guys they're actually in low mountains, and so they're quite well entrenched. And before I joined them together, they had about 250 entrenchment, and one of them had less. That's why it's dropped down. But so they are well entrenched in these mountains. I don't think these aliens are going to get them out. They're going to struggle to get them out, and they're certainly not going to do it before I get there. All right. I feel my throat's a little sore today, so apologies if I'm a little bit hoarse. Incident with Boa. Okay, so Tim Boa, Governor of Matrioni, he's messing about while he was drinking, basically. So I want to drop enforcement. The thing is that I am quite close getting this efficiency goals, which gives me a logistical bonus. Also, it gives me efficiency drive as well. Now, I would like to get this. We've got a 22% chance every turn now of unlocking this. That said, I don't think I need to be this high. And this guy, I really don't want to annoy this guy any further, because he's really low. Yeah, this is like basically all my directors seem to be getting upset with me. So I might just ignore it and take the drop in enforcement, We just go to the. You'll just see this now. Yeah, we've only got 15% chance of getting it now. But I think I'm about on top of my logistical issues. I would like to get that bonus if I can, but I think it's probably wiser for me to rely on. Yeah, I should have enough of these. Basically, I should have enough. At least this major bottleneck here is the one that I really wanted fixing, and you know. Again, just look at it again. I was using 12,000 on this particular hex here, which is where the bottleneck was. Big bad bottleneck has been, but now the preview point's saying that I've got loads more. So I think we're going to be good to go. Demand that our soldiers' morale reach 68%. I can do that. I think we're quite close already. Economic Council is without leadership. Okay, so I don't want to put Permamoon back in there. I'm going to put Micah Strutter. She's not quite as good, but she's going to do. And she's going to be happy with that. Now we get the option to decide what we're going to research next. So let's have a look. We can go for a micro nuke. That might be cool. The problem is, I mean, we don't want to be using too much nuclear stuff. Because you end up having to clean up all the mess afterwards. So, like I said, I'm not too worried about that. We could try and break down into advanced phototronics. So charge Gauss small arms might be worthwhile getting. We've got plasma engine for the Air Force Council. And then we've got beam guns. Beam guns, I think, are good against the liquid armor. I don't think anyone's really using that. I might go for the charged Gauss rifle. Interesting to see what the difference is between those and the lasers. And at least that will open up that path of the tree. Independence agitated in last camp. Okay. Last camp is over here. Yeah, we've got a mechanized infantry battalion on there. Or motorized machine gun infantry battalion. So I think we're going to autocracy this one. Minor worker strike in Hansen. Get where Hansen is now. Oh, let's just go to the zone list. It's going to be easier, isn't it, than trying to boggle my mind looking over that map. Here we are. Nope, that's Hamburg. Ah, Hansen's here. It's next to Skull Spire. No wonder I couldn't see it. Okay. Okay, we have got a group on there. Let's just use go for autocracy again. Major worker strike in Pixie Rooney. Use military force. Pixie Rooney is this one down here. What have we got on there? Nothing. Okay. Probably want to get some groups in.
Copy that.
Okay. Major work strike in Zopivier. Again, forget where this one is. There we are. Oh, we've got two places called Zopivier. Ah. How confusing. Okay, I suppose stranger things have happened. There's nobody here. We're gonna have to pay them.
Okie dokie.
Vigilante justice in Limac. A mob started lynching people.
Roger that.
Seth. New governor for Montafel. Okay, I could put Porky Permamoon in that job. He'll be a half decent governor. Alternatively, we've got this Damien Zirkenhans. He's probably going to be better off as in an OHQ. Let's put him in there. That's actually going to keep him sort of happy. Orders for governor for the governor of last camp. So let's get some money in there. Probably want that one developed quite quickly since it's on the front line. Worker salary I'll put up to 12. Allow food. There we go. Same with Pixie Renee.
Copy that.
Also need to go through and kind of incorporate some of the zones now, periodically, because I'm taking so many zones that every now and again I will have to go through and just check which ones haven't been taken. I spies in Montafel found information. I can't remember who it is. I don't think it really matters with Montafel, to be honest. I don't want to. I need to defeat them in order for to win, I think. So they're at war with Carolon packs, actually. That's interesting. But is he? Oh, yeah. We want the real politicas, so the Democratic League. Syndics are getting some people in there as well. I don't think it really matters. I'll just go with them.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 7th Machine Gun Infantry Brigade. Now I can't actually remember what it was that I was doing with all these. Who was the 7th again? Here we are. Okay. Oh yeah, that was right. I wanted to swap out the guys over here. So it was a 32nd. So the 32nd, I wanted a decent guy on. Damien Zirkenhans looks like the man. Yeah, look, he's got defensive works, escape artist. This guy's good. He's got demolitions, which is going to be useful on this. So I think, yeah, let's take him. Oh, 32nd, that's who I want.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
Now, Ian Ben Walker. He's not very good, is he? He's actually really bad. So let's see if we can ruffle up a few more military commanders. Short notice.
Roger that.
There's one. Command rating 62 is really good. So he's... Okay, he doesn't have any skills. It's kind of interesting. I've not seen that before. He doesn't like commerce, which is fine, because I don't care about that. Let's get that guy in. So we've got the 7th and the 39th. Which one's the 39th again? And that's this new group here, isn't it? No, that's the 38th. The 37th. Ah, the 39th of this... I just basically got a group just to sit over here and babysit this Marysville. So I'm going to put that guy. I'm going to put Ian Ben Walker in there, which means that the 7th Machine Gun Infantry, we can put this dude in, and he's pretty good. So
Understood.
okay, I don't mind a bad commander being in a place where he's really just kind of sitting. Let's get him on field training as well, so we can just quickly train those troops up. Okay, so that's that. So I've pretty much fixed my logistical issues for the well, not fixed them, but I've got them into a position where we're not going to be starving. I think that I want to wait another turn on that far on the Western Front, just because I want to make sure that I'm not, what I've done is actually going to work, because sometimes when you're messing around with the logistics, it can actually cause more problems than you realise. So let's see if we can fix this issue here. I'm going to cut these guys off. Okay, I can't quite make it. Let's get those guys over here, and we're going to replenish them. Okay, what are we short on? Logistical points, that's the issue. So we must have a blockage here. Yeah, it's here, look. So, how many did we use in this area? 4,000. And got about 8,000 in the preview. I don't see why we can't now open up this one here. That's 3,000. We just let some of this through down this way. Let's be a bit careful with this branching penalty thing. Used 4,000 preview. Yeah. Sometimes it's funny, you know, because you can add a road or like a rail connection, and you can actually lose. It looks like you're losing points, and it just doesn't make any sense. You're like, why is that happening? And often it's because of branching penalties, because the pull system, or basically the way that it's pulling the logistics through, it will rejig everything, so it will start calculating where the best place is to send the logistics chain, and sometimes that can cause like things like branching penalties without you really meaning to. Okay, let's get these walkers down this way. Should be okay here. You don't really want to do this normally. Ah, yeah, I see. You've got to be a bit careful. We actually walked into an ambush there. We lost the blocker. Yeah, you don't really want to attack into plains, into sand, normally like that. And that's why. Okay. I'm going to actually go... I'm going to rescue these guys. They're just going to sit here for the time being. The militia are going to starve, I think. Those guys are... I think those guys are in trouble. I could move them there. Yeah, actually, that might be a good idea. Now, if they can kill these militia, I suppose I could move these. Oh no, they're stuck. They can't move because I've actually brought them together. We might be lucky if the reptiloids don't attack these, which they probably should because they're absolutely wrecked. Then we can probably get supply to them. Okay, let's have a look at this side. Let's see if we can actually get in on these, on this. The reason why I'm failing every time, by the way, is because these guys have got quite high entrenchment. And I think that's one of the main reasons. They've got really high entrenchment, and we don't have weapons that can actually break through. We're using old technology. But I'm going to try again. Failing this, I'm going to bring in some walkers.
Go, go, go.
Put on autoplate. Going to be close. No, we didn't manage it again. These guys are really, they're holding in really well. Where is the HQ for this unit? Okay, let's bring these guys down into... I'll bring them down into the into neighbor, and I might bring... Yeah, I think we're going to have to get some better troops in. These guys, they're not going to do the job with these automatic rifles. They're just not... They're not cut out for that. So it's been fun throwing them in, like, in these human wave attacks though. I have enjoyed that a lot. Go and get these HQs just to take out this. You have to be careful here because you can actually lose your generals if you're not careful.
All clear, sir.
That's just a militia regiment, I think. Or a fairly weak mobile regiment, anyway. Now, they've got a Xeno farm here. Probably makes sense for me to take that. I might actually go and sit on that there. Guys are currently on fluid defense. They've got tanks ready to come through this way. I've just noticed this. I don't honestly think that's the smartest thing for them to do, though. Okay, they might just try and race up here, but they're not going to get to my supply lines, I don't think. Not through this desert. And then I'm just going to cut them off, so let them try that if they want. It's not a smart plan. Okay. Let's have a look at this trench war. I just want to make sure that I've got all these guys fully replenished. Yes. Looks like it. The HQ can stay there. Yeah, dealing with this, I think I need some walkers. Now I'm pretty sure I can get some into neighbour. I've got plenty of logistics over this end. So possibly jetpacks as well. I've not tried yet. I forget what whether the model was any good or not. Let us take a look. Jetpack infantry. Combat, their combat rating's only 77. I don't know if that's good or not. Have a look compared to my infantry. Yeah, not so good. So that's because they've not got a very high hit points, because they've only got the heavy combat armor. Yeah, their armor design's okay. The weapon design's not very good though. So they got two. The reason why these guys are good, I guess, is because they've just got the same. They're kind of like, I guess they're like more heavily armed motorbike troops, and they're going to have much more. Mind you, they've kind of got the same hit points. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not sold on these guys. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure why you would use them, to be honest. By this point, by the point of the game where they come out, I think they're not that strong. You could probably make them a lot better. Like if you could give them battle dress, then they would be better, right? Now I know this isn't the best design ever. The weapon design's pretty poor. They've not got bad hit. They've not got bad. They're not bad, but they're not good. That said, I am kind of interested to try them. I don't know if they've got any other abilities that you know is not immediately obvious from their operational statistics there. Okay, let's go for. I'm going to go for the tried and tested walkers because I think walkers are just great. And who doesn't like these giant mech things anyway? What are we short on? We're short on metals. Go and get some rare metals from second SHQ. Looks like we've got plenty to spare. So we're going to transfer some down to the third SHQ. Excuse me, I have a very itchy nose. Oh, we don't have very many logistic points, so that's out of the question. The other thing we could do is just get some artillery down here. Let's actually get a road down that way. Oh, that's a lot of industrial points though. Nah, I'm just going to go with the walkers. Let's see if I can. I think I'm going to just have to buy some rare metals. These are so expensive though. How many do I need? That'll do. That'll do.
Yes, sir.
About 4,000 credits worth. I can actually sell some stuff as well. Probably sell some fuel. Also got plenty of food. Don't want to sell 30,000's worth. Maybe we sell that much.
Yes, sir.
What did I say about 20,000? We seem to have a surplus.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's we're just trading food for walkers at the moment, but that's fine. So I probably want. No, I can only take a battalion. I think a battalion will do it. Honestly, I think a battalion will do it. I don't think these guys are tough. They've got a lot of them. This is basically where their SHQ is, right? So they've got a fair amount. Look, they've got like 72,000 troops in their SHQ. I just think that a couple of units like this is going to be enough. I mean, what can we get anything else? I don't really want to bomb the city because I don't want to wreck it. Yes, I could get a regiment of these jetpacks and just see how these work out. Okay, so there we go. 30th Independent Jetpack Regiment, Eagle Kings. So those and those walkers are going to go in next turn. I might be able, like that might be enough, along with the human wave attack from these absolutely battered, depleted units. I'm sorry guys, you've served me well, but I just like seeing you throw yourself against those walls. Too much fun. Okay, let's see if we can make roads into this part of this territory here. So how many tanks they've got? 50 mm steel plating and lines. Right, we can get in here with I'm pretty sure we can get here with these guys. So I kind of wanted more of the 16th. Get these siege. Let's see if we can get an artillery bombardment.
Aye, aye, sir.
We did drop their readiness and their entrenchment ever so slightly, so that's probably worth it. Let's go on the attack. Let's get these guys on the attack. I'll put them on infiltration, I think.
Aye, aye, sir.
And I'll keep them on that. I think we'll probably be good. So let's move these guys in this direction. It's the same 9 to 1. Now we have got a bit of a caliber modifier problem. Although we have got lasers, it shouldn't be that bad. And we are on a favourable. Just thinking, I don't want to attack. Mind you, I might as well attack with these guys as well. That's saying 19 to 1 with those. That's 9 to 1. 10 to 1. 19 to 1. Yeah, I don't need both. I think I'll just attack with those.
Yes, sir. We're going in.
Okay, this is looking good. They're slightly out of supply, look. But yeah, it's partly because I attacked them, but they're on this bad posture as well. Autoplay that. I think we've won this one.
Completed.
Okay, so this battle dress is pretty good. It's pretty damn good. Let's attack down with this group. That's 11 to 1, 22 to 1. Yeah, we're getting a bit of a saturation penalty. So this saturation penalty it will diminish as you kill units, right? So sometimes it's worth accepting this saturation penalty. It's not a big problem because what you're doing is you're attacking with more people. So you're going to get each one of them is going to be more vulnerable to counterattack because you're basically squashing more troops into a space where they can't effectively attack. So they're more vulnerable. They're more likely to die, but this will gradually reduce as your people die, I guess, and it kind of increases, I think, as you kill the enemy. Anyway, I'm not going to worry too much about that. I just want to saturate these guys with as many troops as possible.
Go, go, go.
Yeah. Okay, this is looking good.
Mission complete.
I didn't even kill a single troop there. Okay, 16 to 1. Yeah, these guys are going to fall. I'm pretty sure they're not even well entrenched.
Sir, we're going in.
Okay,
Mission completed.
we didn't kill a whole lot, but they ran. They did retreat. So I'm going to bring these guys in that way. I think what I might do is I might have one of these groups on defense and one on infiltration. Okay, that's not good. That's not a good square to attack. A lot of tanks. Let's use some of our tactical bombers. In fact, let's go for both. Use both bomber squadrons. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, you see, they need to protect. They're not protecting anything with surface to air. I think if the AI really needs to figure out when it is that you're using aircraft and then start pumping out SAM stuff, surface to air missile launches, that kind of stuff. Let's get an attack in on here and see if we can follow up on that.
Yes, sir. We're going in.
Enemy down.
Yeah, there we go. Now, I don't want to jinx it, but I'm willing to bet that this is signaling the end of Tarafel, because if I can destroy their these tank formations. See if I can get in here. I might be able to get a.
Yes, sir. We're going in.
Have we got enough action points? Yes, we have.
Mission completed.
We did it. Awesome. Okay, so. Okay, I do need to get somebody. Don't know if they'll hold. Hopefully they will. Which is the better unit here? Probably. There's nothing in it, is there? I guess it depends on who's the best commander. 33. Barbara Williams. Oh, she's better. Okay, I think I'm going to get them to attack. So let's see if we can. I mean, I might just encircle them. They don't have much. Oh, look, they already are quite low on supply, though. We might find that we can just break in on this and. Saying 7-1. I mean, yeah, caliber modifier is the issue. Let's attack them before they entrench anymore. Yeah, I think that was the wise choice.
Mission successful.
Okay, they surrendered. Great job. So you do. By the way, when you change postures between the SHQs, you know, the SHQ posture with the stratagems, you will actually get an action point penalty. Sorry, a readiness penalty. It's actually it kind of dissuades you from just rapidly switching through them. Yeah, you don't want to just keep switching basically. So I'm probably going to leave these guys. Yeah, their readiness is kind of low now. So I don't want to mess around with it too much. Get these anti-tank guns up here, just in case they try to attack. I don't think they're going to get through that with those lions. They're just not strong enough. Wonder if we can we transfer these together? No, it doesn't work like that. I'll just put them in a battle group. Oh, okay. We've not got the political. We've not got the points for it. Okay, we do have some battle dress troops. Alright, that's this side mostly done. Oh, I wonder if we can get an encirclement here. I don't think those guys will be able to defend themselves if they do. We can try it. I'm just going to bring those guys together. Yeah, we're not going to be able to. I don't think we're going to be able to attack here. Now we might get. They are likely to counter attack us here. They have got a lot of troops, but let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens seems to be becoming my catchphrase, doesn't it? It usually means disaster. They're all dotted around, aren't they? I think I'm going to get this guy back. Now, I might be able to get this light infantry battalion here. Yeah, they can dig in nicely. Yeah, because we've got the 10th who are on entrench. Those guys are going to be really, really difficult to move if they do try to counter-attack us. The light infantry... Yeah, we're actually within striking range of Weimar now. So really what we want to do is we want to get the 29th Siege infantry in, and then we can start bombarding them. I think I'm going to go this way round. Might get some more of those tanks just in that way. Okay, it's not going to work. I think these guys are all going to be cut off anyway, supply-wise, so they're probably not going to do me much damage. Let's see if we can... I'll get these guys going this way and see if we can push in. We might be able to push straight into at the edge of Remar there, south of Remar. Yeah, they've got no supply.
Mission successful.
They were on the right. They were on a useful posture at least for once. But I think... Okay, those guys are now surrounded. Yeah, I think we're going to be good to go here. I think we're going to take Remar probably next couple of turns. Yeah, especially once we've got these. Look, they've got no supply. I might just be able to get straight in there. Okay, that is about that. I'm trying to attack this HQ unit here.
Going in.
Enemy down.
I might use the bombardment ability here.
Open fire.
Don't really have enough recon on them to be able to hit them properly.
Aye, aye, sir.
We're attacking into forest. That's not a good idea. That's a really, really bad match for me. Okay, we've definitely cut their supplies though. I might be able to get some pickup supply route like that. It depends on where they're at their SHQ. I think this is still the SHQ, right? So maybe these are all out of supply now, unless they built another SHQ down here. Yeah, there's another one. Look, SHQ3. So have they got one here too? Well, I can see 2 SHQ at least. All right. You guys have got some more attack points. Oh, no, they don't. No, my bad. Okay, folks. Let's have a look at the other side of the map. Let me think where we want to go. I might do this... No, let's go down here. Oh, these guys are starving again. Yeah, then they might just get 800. Don't need all that going down that way. No, we still can't get any more going that way. I'm not sure quite what to do here. I think obviously the more troops that get down here, the more they're going to starve as well. So we need more trucks in Karanon. What I'll do is again after I've got off camera, I'll have a bit of a play with the logistics here and see if I can fix things. For the time being, it might be wise for me to bring these guys back. We don't need them immediately, I don't think. Yeah, they'll be able to get pickup supply from here. So I'll leave them here in artificial biped until we've sorted out the supply issues. These guys are just going to have to hang on there, I'm afraid. You guys are used to starving. Yeah, so are the enemy. Everybody's starving here. I don't think it's just us. Yeah, we've got Lizio here, and Rio Fruni. I'm going to change that because I can't even say that. Okay. Down in the southern bit. Let's get these. Okay, now we've got an encirclement. Let's attack him with these tanks.
Attack formation. Mission accomplished.
There we go. Look, it looks like these guys have really been driven into the mountains. They're between Taurus and myself. Okay, I want to go and try and cut Taurus off down here. If we've got anything.
Birds are in the sky.
Okay, we have got some aliens. Okay, they're overrun. I'll be glad to see the back of these aliens again. Okay, 35th. I think we can sort of incrementally creep forward. Get these guys merging. Not what I wanted to do. Okay, there we go. All right. I think that's it. I'll just get those guys there as well and just transfer some over to this HQ. Okay, so this infantry corps is a little bit better. It's better replenished now. Attack into these mountains. Yep, they put up the white flags pretty fast. We can't really follow them into these mountains. We just don't have the supply. On this side, I think I'm going to try and bombard. Wow, that's a lot of tanks. Bit of luck, we can do them some damage though. Yeah, we really need some aircraft to take these out.
Roger that.
Okay, not a single casualty. I don't think they can shift me either. This heavy forest, low mountains with forest, they're not going to get through there with these tanks. I think they're going to struggle, really struggle. So that's a sort of stalemate here because I can't get in there and they can't get at me. So, well, what are you going to do? Here we are in trouble. We need to. I've got these guys right up in my grill. See if I can surround them without messing my line up too heavily. These guys are on infiltration. I don't really want them to be. Ammo's a little low for a strike. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep them there. I might move one over. I'll move them both over because we might find that we can get an airstrike in on these dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, you know what I mean. They'll probably invade me, but I mean, what alien isn't invading me at this point of the game? Okay, we've got this Mayflower Federation I kind of want to kill as well. Now, let's see if I can get in a little closer. So, Ocelon territory. They're just nomads. I kind of feel bad about attacking those guys at this point in the game, but... Okay, 15th Infantry. I think my logistics are going to be okay next turn. I'm saying that with a big emphasis on the word think. I hope, I think is probably a better way of putting it. I hope this is going to be okay. These guys, I don't know really if they want to be going off into this endless desert here. This is Ocelon territory. We are at war with them. I don't know if it's worth, the war's worth me basically using an entire infantry corps. So let's start redeploying them up this direction. Probably best keep them on the road. Get some air recon in.
Birds are in the sky.
I think I actually misclicked that. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, again, I want to wait. I want to get my... Oh, readiness is not bad. Problem is... Oh, it's just fuel. They will suffer a big combat penalty because of the lack of fuel. That's the only thing. That being said... here, this part of the battle I've got to start getting a grip on. Not really doing much at the moment. Might just go and get... Yeah. Okay. Wanted to get a little bit closer just to see what was happening there. Getting pickup here is going to be a little bit awkward. We are in a good defensive position here. Now, all the while that I'm not attacking them, they are going to be getting stronger. I wonder how they're getting supply. Okay, this is Montafel territory here. Territory's so messed up here. Look at that, 1,000 to 1. Yeah, the game seemed pretty sure that I was going to win that one. Wow, we barely used any of our readiness there as well. I want to really kind of start playing this a little bit more carefully and really paying attention to things like readiness and, you know, entrenchment, morale, all that sort of stuff. Wow, these guys are on they got really high morale. Really, really high. I'm not surprised though, they're just ruffle stomping their way through Montafel at the moment. So it must be quite entertaining.
Good job.
It just tanks rolling through the streets of Montafel, just shooting starving people. It's just what it feels like. I'm just absolutely obliterating these guys. I don't know why I'm not sure why they invaded me when they were having such bad supply problems. It just seems like absolute madness. I've barely lost a unit. It's funny because, you know, these seemed like they were... I mean, if we look at the victory overview, right? Yeah, we are creeping ahead. But look, if you look at Montafel is 7.6. Tarador are 4.2. right? Tarador they are demonstrably weaker than Montafel, or at least they should have been, and yet they're putting up so much of a bigger fight. I mean, it might be something to do with the fact that that Tarafel are in a more condensed area, but they just seem to be, they were managing their troops better, whereas, you know, I don't know, Montafel just seemed to attack me at just the wrong point. Let's make sure that I'm going to have enough. Yeah, we should be okay here. Blockers up. Carry on pushing this up this way, I think. Yeah, see where the reason why we're not losing too much readiness is because we're only fighting for a few rounds each turn, and then we're getting the follow-up movement too.
Good job.
Just make sure we're still getting an updated. Yeah, we're looking good there. And I'm just going to leave those as they are. Okay, that isn't looking bad for what I want to do this turn. Now, we definitely need to get a truck station up in this area somewhere, but I think I'm going to leave it one more turn, just so that I get a better idea of where... Oh, we got the Airbase 3 finished at Westgard, that's good. Be a little bit late now. Oh no, we're probably within 20. Yeah, we probably should be able to get stuff out that way. I think we can raise any formations here, can we? Yeah, so now it's time to get some more trucks. We are in desperate need of more truck stations. Photocron's got a truck station too. That's the one that's feeding all of this, look. We've got Derby. Now, Derby doesn't have a truck station. I think having a truck station in Derby might be... Oh, yes, it does. My bad. It's got a truck station too. Kind of going down this direction. Okay, so Derby's kind of feeding it up as far as this is concerned. So we'll leave that as it is. We do have a railhead here. Maybe if we put a truck station here. Alternatively, we build a railhead in... Got a truck station here. It's just not got enough man. It's not got enough men in Pacifica. So... I'll leave it. I'm going to leave it. We are going to get an increased amount of logistics in this turn. I just want to see what difference that's going to make. If we get, if I find that I've got a surplus of a big surplus of points, then I'll stop. Like, look, we've got another truck station here. I'm pretty sure. Look here. Got almost a clear connection this turn. It was just at Skull Tower that we had a bit of a bottleneck. I reckon we could probably upgrade this truck station relatively safely. So we're on 7736. Yeah, that one's going down all that way and that way. So it might be worth increasing the size of this. I think I'm going to do that now. Not going to hurt.
Yes, sir.
I don't think. I say that very tentatively. Okay, I think that's about it for this turn, guys. I think that's about it for this turn. As usual, I'll be going through and just making a little bits and pieces of adjustments. I think I'm probably going to sell some machines here. We've got loads of machines, and the traders have got loads of money. So traders got. I don't want to use all their money. This this is cell. Yeah, okay. I'm going to make sure that I'm actually clicking on the right one after the mistake I made in the last episode. Okay, so yeah, I've got a bit more money as well because I'm kind of in the red. I'm losing nearly 6,000 credits a turn, which isn't good. And at the moment it's okay. At the moment it's kind of okay. I've got to make sure that I don't like take all the traders' credits because that's a big problem. Okay, I'm going to end the episode there. Take care, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Hey, folks. I actually ended the episode a little bit prematurely there. So what I need to do is I've got this part of the battle here against Montafel. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot, so I'm just going to move everything dead quickly over in this direction so that we can start getting this going. We do have a bunch of troops who are hoping to get over into the fray as well. So I'm just going to move these guys. Get them all on this road. That looks good. Okay. Now, I think that's it from Skull Tower. Yeah. So this is Shoye Apex, so we can't do anything with that. We've now got Damien Zirkenhans, who's actually in control of the 32nd. The 32nd are going to be a little bit more useful. I'm actually going to move these guys up this way just to cut the Shoye Pax off from Montafel. And they're also going to have the honour of moving into Morju. So we've just taken them. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get these guys moving in this direction. Let's get the HQ up this way too. Okay. Now, these tactical bombers, I wonder if we've got any range. Yeah, we've got plenty of range on these wasps, so let's see if we can fly over Dessau and see if there's anything in there.
Birds are in the
Yeah,
sky.
they have actually got some tanks,
Returning
look.
to base, sir.
Okay. So I've probably got enough. I think I've got enough troops really to sweep over to Rushoye. I think. Need to make sure that I'm not overextending my troops. Now, if I remember right, I've got a decent commander in the 31st, Dick Tompman. Yeah, this guy's okay. So I'm going to get him moving towards Zapavier. Okay, let's get you down there. Okay, and Seltris. I need to get the third army. I think these guys can probably about manage. Well, I don't know. No, it's saying so. Let's see if we can kill those tanks.
Do it now. Mission accomplished.
We managed to get them to retreat at least, so that's a success as far as I'm concerned. I might think about this. I guess the next target is going to be Dessau. We can probably take that relatively easily with all these walkers. So let's get the third army over in that direction as far as we can go. And Seltris, let's get these bikes in there and to replace the army there. Now, what have the third got attached to them? Oh, they got some walkers, haven't they? So let's get these walkers. Let's just get them straight up. Probably cut them off here. Now, we're not going to get... Oh, we should be able to get pickup from here. There we go. Yeah, we're getting pickup now. So now I'm going to move the 30th. This is a siege infantry regiment. These are perfect for taking cities. So let's go and do that now. Okay, I think we're about done. There's one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So one more infantry. Yeah, there we are. Look, we're missing one. So let's get these guys up here too. I'll get them up there. Okay. And then we've got some helicopters. These are tactical bombers, so let's get these guys immediately attacking into... Oh, no, we can't. We're going to have to move them first. My bad. So let's get them... to be well defended here. And then next turn they can help out attacking. Now, I do have some air attacks that I can make. So let's get the Shining Stars, and we're going to bomb this city. Might as well get these wasps coming in as well. But we can get the helicopters too. Not bad, not bad. Wow, we did quite a lot of damage to the... yeah, got to be a bit careful there. We did quite a lot of damage to the assets. Yeah, bureaucratic office got wrecked. Wow, yeah, that was quite devastating actually. Got to be a bit careful using that. We do actually want to use these zones after we've conquered them. I'm not just in this game just to destroy stuff. I do like to build things too. Which is funny for me to say really, because usually I'm a massive battle mode. I just like blowing things up. Okay, I think we're done. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I went to end the turn and then realised that I'd completely missed stuff. What are these? Oh, these are tactical bombers. Now, are these a little bit too far away? Oh no, we can get an attack in here. They're just out of range for that look, but we can probably get in. Ah, now dare I take out these? No, there's a lot of SAM sites. So I probably don't want to hit these. Those flak cannons will probably do me a lot of damage. Instead, let's move them a bit closer. That should give me... Oh, they can still attack as well, look. Yeah, I'm reluctant to attack these again. I'm not going to need it. I think those Shining Stars are going to get absolutely wrecked by these flak guns. I think those flak guns are going to need to take them out. We need some tanks here. We don't have enough tanks. We've only got this one unit. So I think I'm actually going to build some more at Skull Tower. We've not got enough for a formation, I don't think. Now the medium tanks are still pretty good. I think they were. Let me have a look at the model. At some point soon, I'm going to go through all the models, and Trifler actually asked me if I'd go through them all and just kind of check the design, and I'm up for doing that. The problem is these episodes are getting quite long as it is, but I think I'm going to make time to do that. Where are we? Armor. Hide the obsolete ones. So medium laser gun. This is it. It's the Dragon 4. This guy's not bad. He's got a fair soft attack, but he's also pretty decent in hard attack as well. Well, that's what he's designed to do. He uses a fair amount of fuel, but this is not a bad model. So 1,322. If you now look at our heavy tank, yeah, the heavy tank is significantly better. It's got loads more hit points as well, but it's a lot more expensive. Let's see what I can get. I mean, to be honest, they're not really fielding anything that heavy. Well, they got 150mm polymer armor, to be fair, so that is quite heavy. I do want some tanks, I think. I can get a regiment. Just about get a heavy tank regiment. What are we short of? But it's industrial points, isn't it? Yeah, we're just a little bit short of industrial points for a heavy tank regiment. I might just get a battalion for now. I'll go for the metalheads. Mind you, we could probably get a regiment of the medium tanks. Where are we? Got the light tanks. Medium tank regiment. Here we are. I don't want the blockers. Yeah, there we go. So Dragon 4s. And look, we've actually got 70 of them in the SHQ as well. So if we're lucky, we might get some. We might actually get some decent guys in there. Oh no, they're all green. Okay. Okay, so those guys are going to this pretty large regiment is going to be ready next turn. And what I'm going to do is I'll send those guys down this way, and then they can just clear out around Zopivier. I'm going to change that because we've got 2 of those now. Okay, guys, that's it. I will roll a turn. Take it easy, and I'll catch you next time.